Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bradu. Let's play Shadowdark. So, last session we ended knowing that we were resting and would be surprised by something. And I rolled the dice to see the number of somethings, and it came up with the maximum of 12. So, the dice don't lie. There are 12 hobgoblins who are, let's say, traveling along this road. We unfortunately picked this spot where there's a clearing in the forest. It says kind of a dense, spooky forest or something in this area. But we picked a horrible camp spot, right? I rolled a 2 for a safe camp spot. So apparently we left the fire going, and from this, trail that we maybe didn't notice, this huge group of hobgoblins comes wandering by. So they get surprise. What I need to figure out is who is on watch during this part of our rest. So I'm just going to roll that randomly. And because we've got, would these guys be part of it? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say we don't expect them to be part of the watch, even though maybe it would make sense. That's why we've got a 12-hour rest. So they each still get, 9 hours of sleep if each guy watches for 3 times. So I'm going to roll a d4 to see which of my guys is on watch. 1, 2, 3 is Nura. Oh boy. Okay. That is potentially both good and bad. So she's sitting here on a rock enjoying the fire with her back to the road and doesn't seem to notice this giant army of hobgoblins. So what would they do with their surprise round? I'm going to say an archer takes a shot. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give both archers a shot. No, that's too much. That's too much. An archer takes a shot. At advantage, though, because of surprise. So he gets to sit, take a spot, take his shot. He's shooting at Nura. He's a +0, but her AC is crap too. She's a 12. She's only a 12? Good God, it's because her dex is that. She's got a bad dex. 16 is gonna hit. For D8, 2 damage. Okay, good. It's not a real solid hit for Nura. And now I think this is the key. If I just automatically let them go, we're just dead. I guess we could see how far away they are. Like, is this far away that they shot? Because they can't be too close or we would have heard them, right? So they're not near. I'll roll a d6, and on the 5 or a 6, they're far away. And on a 1 through 4, we could get to them within a turn, essentially. So they are actually positioned about where they are. But if they get to go first, we are toast. So what I'm going to do is roll initiative for the groups now. And we really need to win this initiative. 20. We did win the initiative. So I guess what that means, and on a 20, that's real good. I don't know what that would help me with here because we're in a bad shape no matter what. But what it means, I guess, is that Nura is able to very quickly get the others up and alert. So Nura shouts out, "Everybody up! There's trouble!" And these guys pop up. These guys, just to protect them, I'm going to keep our other 2. We're going to pretend this is kind of like a covered cart for transporting our goods, but there's enough room for them to lay in there, and that's where they'll rest so that they don't really have to be a part of the combats if we can avoid it, we don't want them to be in the combat. Okay, what do we do here? We did win initiative, so that's good. Thane is for sure going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Shield of Faith on Abbott right behind him. He does. Ooh, 19 is solid. So Abbott gets +2 AC for this battle. And Orgo doesn't have anything he can do, I don't think, to prepare. We're in real bad shape with the fact that we no longer have a wizard. So if Orgo runs up there, we're in a real tough spot. I am going to pretend that all of these are just melee fighters. They've got melee weapons. It says in the book hobgoblins have longbows and longswords. I'm going to have them have whatever weapon they're holding, essentially. Most of them are going to be longswords, but there's a few spears. So, good lord, what do I do with this situation? I'm thinking Orgo throws a weapon and that they hold position to try and protect. So Orgo's going to try to protect. So he's going to stay where he is and throw his silver javelin at a hobgoblin in front of him. They've got a 15 AC. Nat 1. So, does that mean his silver javelin breaks? God, maybe so. That's all right. So he loses his silver javelin. I'm just going to take it off his sheet so I don't forget that. It's not the end of the world. It's not really the weapon I want him using anyway. So he has, like I think I said a couple times ago, he has a bunch of weapons. So it breaks. But I could have used a hit there. Nura, after yelling out, is going to come back and stand basically in the fire. I think that's kind of a cool idea for her. And she's going to shoot her bow from there, so it's going to be hard to tell where she is, but her visibility will be fine. Because her armor, remember, protects her from any fire damage. So she will shoot at I gotta have some good rolls on my attacks, and that is not even close. 3 is not even close. Not looking good, is it? Abbott is going to rage and run up to join Orgo. And this is kind of all we can do, is it? I have nothing to do anything to a group. Oh, I do. I have one option for that. Whew. All right. This is going to be a lot of attacks on my dudes. All right, Abbott, you're throwing a weapon. He's got a silver javelin as well. Not a 1 at least, but a 7's not going to do it. So we have no hits, and they're coming at us. Here goes. Well, we're just going to do... I don't think I can keep them from... Maybe I do this. Maybe I split them. Thus making it hard for them to like run past. I know that that's not the way the Shadowdark rules work, but we're trying to protect a group, and we really can't do anything else. We could run behind the... That's not going to matter. It's just not going to matter. All right. So here we go. Orgo's got high AC. We're going to have this group come in and attack Orgo. Oh god, and they also have a +1 to attacks and AC when in close range of an allied hobgoblin. Whatever. So 3 attacks coming on Orgo. +4 because of the allied thing, and Orgo is a 20. So they need a 16. No, no, and no. Good. Or that's our only hope here, I think. These 3 will come in on Abbott. Same thing. They get to them. They could. Yeah. They could, but they couldn't on this turn anyway. So Abbott's only a 16. So they need, what, 12s? They need to roll 12s? No, no, and no. That's crazy. I think maybe the 2 archers will shoot at Thane and Nura. So I'll have one go at Thane. 19 is going to hit him. It's 8, right? Oof. Don't like that. 3. And the attack on Nura, a 4. Misses. Well, and it's because she's obscured by the flames. Okay, and there's still 4 more here. There's really only 3 spots. So here's what we'll do. We'll have these 3 that are guard-looking dudes come up and attack. 1 on Orgo, 1 on Abbott, and 1, we'll see. So, Orgo. Miss. Abbott. Hit. Abbott gets hit by that is by a spear. So that's a D6, I believe. Of course. And the last one will be 1, 2, 3, Orgo, 4, 5, 6, Abbott. Abbott, but missed. Okay, we're up again. We survived that first round. Hell of a lot better than I thought we would. Hell of a lot better. I know what I have to do here, and I don't love it. And I also don't know how the hell I'm going to get there. Do I kill? Do I try to kill the archers? I feel like maybe I don't worry about the archers for now. So Nura's going to try to shoot this guy right in front of her. Straight in front of her. Let's go, Nura. 18 hits. For sure. She's got a D8 plus 3 on her bow. 8 plus 3. That's going to kill him, isn't it? Oh, man, they have 10 hit points. Whew, it does. So she shoots. Beautiful shot. Right, pierces right through his armor and takes him out of the battle. 1 hobgoblin down. And that's going to free up. Oh, she's going to do. Oh, shit. Gosh darn it. Okay, I did that, but I'm going to do something for her. I'm going to do something for her. Thane is going to do something crazy here. Thane is going to try and do something crazy. It might be a death sentence. Do I do it yet? Do I do it already? It's too dangerous, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's too dangerous if I try and do it now. This is their leader here. But I feel like if they can't get to us, we kind of can't get to them. Not going to do what I was going to do with Thane, but he has to do it. bad news is I don't want it to screw up our team. So he's going to run up here as far as he can get. And try a sound burst. All right, sound burst, Thane. You're doing it. And I gotta hope it works. Sound burst is a new spell he has. He's got a +4. He needs 12, so he needs to roll an 8. 4 will not work. So, God, I can't lose it. This is my one shot. I have to do this. I have to luck token it. 9. Whew, that was close. Whew. Okay, so we used our 1 luck token. Still got a luck token because they gave us 1. So it does D3 damage, which is not a tremendous amount, but it does D3 damage to everyone. I feel like they maybe get some kind of a check to try to avoid it. Is that true? Extremely loud, 1d3 damage. Oh, no. No, but there's no check. 1d3 damage to anyone within near of the caster, including allies. Does not deafen, but it's going to make our ears ring. We got to start wearing, my other members are going to have to start wearing earplugs when we know a battle's coming up. All right. Let's see what happens. So they all take D3 damage. All of the hobgoblins. Yep, that's the way I'm playing it. All of the hobgoblins and Abbott and Thane. D3. And I'm going to make 1 roll for it. What's the damage? Hopefully it's 2 or 3. 1. Fudge. 1 damage. Abbott takes 1. Takes 1. 1 damage is not enough. That's not my idea. My idea was 3. I was thinking it was an automatic 3 damage, not a D3. Probably should have waited on that. But it also is going to force a check to see if there's a random encounter. No. So I went Nura, Thane. I opened up the lane for him, so I still have the other 2. Orgo and Abbott just need to start swinging away. This is where I wish there was dual wielding. We got to take down as many as we can. Orgo has nothing special to do. He's got a great axe. Do I really have nothing special? I really don't. I really don't have anything special to do. Okay, Orgo needs a... He needs a high roll. That's for sure. +6. That 1 is not going to work. I'm not going to have his great axe break. Bad enough that... I don't know. I don't know what a 1 means there. Does he drop it? Does he drop his shield? No, I don't want anything like that to happen. Sorry, this is bad enough. Abbott, you cannot do the same thing. Abbott is going to use his Warhammer. Hope to do some big damage. 8 +6 is not enough. 15. No, it is. It hits 1 because he's got rage. Whew. D10 damage. 10 damage. That's a kill, right? That is a kill. I'm going to kill the one back here. Okay, 2 down. And it's their turn. Now I think the archers turn their attention towards Thane, who's nearing in on their leader, who's also going to engage Thane. So I'm going to have 2 archers attack Thane. 19 and 17, they're both going to hit. Yeah, Thane's a 17. So even at a +0, they both hit. Oh boy. The 8, there's 8 and 4. That's 12 damage. He's already taken 3. Woo! Luckily, he's got high AC. His spell was not on himself. This guy also is going to come in and fight him. I'm just going to say he has... Oh, he does have a weapon. What is that, like a Morning Star? That's a D8 weapon. I hate to say it. Sorry. And he's not actually going to be a special guy. He's just their leader. They got enough trouble. We have enough trouble without boosting up one of them, but he is going to be their leader. And now these guys, I'm going to have one. Well, do they all stay on? These 3 are going to attack Abbott. 2 and 4 miss. 3 misses. Wow. That's amazing. These 3 are going to attack Orgo. 12. I think that misses. Orgo's got that super high AC. 11 misses. They can't hit. This is crazy. So does this one, I'm going to do it on a 11 or higher. He's going to switch gears and go for Nura. He does. He goes for Nura instead. But, let's say yes, but, or yes, and. Yes, but. Let's do a check. Let's do a keyword check to see if I can figure out what the heck that might mean. I'm not sure I have a real good idea for 93, 93. That's funny. I rolled nothing but 93s last time too, right? Is this going to be the same exact result we got last time? Except I had 93, 94. How bizarre. 93. Yeah. Build. Goal. No. Doesn't give me anything. I don't have any good for that. Anything good for that. Build. Goal. So he's going to attack Nura. I don't like that. Why did I give him that option? He was missing. He still misses, thankfully. But now Nura's not going to get to do what I wanted to do with her. Yeah, she is. Okay. So it's our turn again. I think Thane keeps doing sound burst, but I don't want Orgo to keep getting damaged. Thane's the one who got damaged so bad. But if he can sound burst and start whittling their numbers, Thane's gonna sound burst again, I guess. Yep, let's do sound burst. 14 is good. That die didn't work. We're gonna switch to one of my real dice. Hey! 2 damage. So 2 damage to each. That means 2 damage to Abbott. 2 damage to Orgo. Nura's still safe. Everybody else is still safe. But now each of them has now taken 3 damage. Oh, that's actually kind of good. Let's have Orgo fight over here. He'll be... See, it's already super hard for him to hit, man. Nah, I'm just going to have him attack. 15 is a hit. D10, no, D8, because he's using it one-handed. Good hit, Orgo, come on. 3. But he's got +3. That's 6. Oh, I needed to roll a 4. Dang it. Yep. 6. So whoever it is has only 1 hit point left. That's what? 1 hit point left. Abbott is going to attack. So one of these guys has only 1 hit point left. Abbott. 8. I think that's a miss. Nope, that's a hit again. That's what he rolled last time, right? 8 plus 6 plus 1 is 15. Abbott could do some damage here. A D8 for him as well, right? No, it's a D10. Did I roll a D? I rolled a 10 last time, but only 3 this time. That means 4 damage. So we'll put one of them at has taken 7. One of them has taken 9. I'm going to have my guys come out and do some stuff. I think these guys wake up and help out. Alfonso is going to try to stab in the back. I'm going to give him a stealth check, like I do with a thief, but he doesn't get bonus damage for like a... Okay, so he didn't stealth, but he still gets an attack. He needs a high roll. That's not going to do it. And he actually wants to then run around and hide on the side here. But this guy's going to try it too. And he's got a dagger as well. I should give them different weapons. 12? It's a 15 though. I don't think he hits. That was my idea, but I don't think he hits. All right. You guys should have stayed safe. What has to happen? The horse is going to fight? Oh, Nura? I'll tell you what I want Nura to do. Nura is going to come up here, run out of the fire, and try to do advantage on attack and damage versus creature type hobgoblin. She's going to try and give her herbalism to Orgo? I think I'm doing Orgo instead of Abbott's. I usually have done Abbott. I'm going to go for Orgo. It's 13. Whew. And I'm a +1 on my check, so I need to roll a 12 to do this. Oh! Jeez! I missed by 1. Okay. Oh, that would have been good. And that means she can't do that again either. That herbalism check is over. Dang. Okay, and that's everybody from my group. Oh, that's harsh. All right, here goes. This guy is going to try to attack Nura again still, I think. Nura, she needs some help now. 4 misses. Thank goodness. All right, Abbott, you're under attack. Oh, no. Nura gets knocked down by the nat 20. That's double damage. 13 might hit too. 13, 14, 15, 16 is going to hit. So he's hit 3 times essentially by 2 guys. I'll call one of them the spear, just for fun, because I think a spear is a D6 instead of a D8, right? Yeah. So he gets hit by the spear. Let's do the 3rd attack. So let's see. So 2 of them hit. All 3 of them hit. Which one is the spear? Is the crit hit a 1 or a 2? The crit hit, or a 5 or a 6? The crit hit is the spear. Neither way. So he gets demolished here. Here's the crit hit. 12 plus another one. Oh God, 20. plus a d6. 22 damage. He is really wounded now. He has now taken 31 damage. That is real bad. I did not see that coming. Just a massively bad round for him. All right, Orgo, same thing. 2 attacks on Orgo. 5 and 4 miss. 1 more attack on Orgo. 11 is going to miss. Orgo is my hero here all of a sudden. It's crazy, but he is. Thane is going to be attacked by the boss man here. 13 plus 3 misses. Right? Thane's a 17. Thank goodness. And he's going to be attacked by the 2 archers. I don't like your position, Thane, but that's okay. 1 hits for a d8 for 2 damage. Thane's still going pretty strong despite taking a wild amount of damage. Okay. How do I get out of this mess, though? I still have 1 luck point. Nura really needs help. I don't want her to die, and she doesn't need help. It's Abbott that needs the most help by far. Oh, I have to do something. Thane did Soundburst last time. I gotta check for a random encounter. Nope. But he's gonna do it again. It's my best chance, I think, to peck away at them with massive damage. But it's also hurting Abbott. Abbott, you gotta get out of there. You might have to back up. Because if he gets hit again, he might go down. Alright, here we go. I'm doing it, though. 9 is good enough. Again. Let's go. Let's go. 3 damage. Bad news for Abbott, but good news for everybody else. Okay, so 3 damage. So now they've all taken 6. Except 2 die. 2 die who were wounded already. Now, it doesn't matter who. It'll be, let's take out 2 with big weapons. How's that? Holy smokes. Okay, we might. Oh, God, this is still dangerous, but they did not want to give up easily. They wanted to fight because they had numbers on us, but now we had a couple other guys come out. So, okay, where are we at? Thane did his spell. I'm going to do another random encounter check because every time he does that sound burst, it should do a check. All right. Thane, fine. Abbott, does Abbott have anything he can do special? Not really. You got to survive, Abbott. Got to survive, and you got to kill somebody else. These guys are all, they've taken 6 hit points, so he could kill one. Not if he doesn't hit him. He might have to back off. No, I just won't do sound burst again. That's funny. It's kind of corny, but whatever. Orgo? How about Orgo attacks? 20! Orgo crit hits. He is going to do d8 damage twice, but also plus 3, so that's going to hit. You know what I'm going to do on this? Nah, it's just a crit hit. I'm tempted, what I almost said I'm going to do, and it is a cool idea, but I haven't mentioned it before. I love a cleave rule, where if you do enough damage to kill somebody, you could transfer the rest of the damage to another target. So 8 damage plus 3, 11 damage total. So 4 would kill one, and then he would cleave through to hit the other. I just feel like, even though it's cool and probably should have done it, it feels a little cheaty to call it that on the spot without having that rule in place. And also, I think the rule is if you hit somebody who's unwounded and kill them in one fell swoop. Then you get to transfer it. And they were both wounded. So I won't do that, but it's definitely helpful. On that note, this guy is still over here, so I might as well give him a shot, too. Why not? He's relatively safe. 14, I think that's a hit. Yeah, because we'll give him at least, well, would we give him a +1? Oh, yeah, he's a thug, right? That's right, he's a thug. I think he does have a +1. I hope. +1 for D6. All right, nice job, Thuggy. You did 1 damage. You didn't kill him. Oh, that's funny. Well, you had a chance. You helped out a little bit. Good try. There we go. I think Alfonso will stay out of this, though. He just wants to hide out. He's really not a fighter. I gave him a dagger only. Nura can Nura fight now? I guess she should fight her way out. She's no good, though, except at range. So, a -1 to hit? I don't think she's doing that. I just don't. I think maybe she changes course and tries to help Thane and comes way over here and shoots at the leader. Let's try that. Got a better chance. Nope. Shucks. So I went. So they're up. Oh, and Abbott's in some danger. And Thane's in some danger. Well, now I think the thing that makes sense is for this guy to take advantage of his allied ability and go after Orgo so that they can work together. And so they'll both attack Orgo, who's been super hard to hit until now. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 misses. 15 still misses. A 19 does hit. For, is it D8? Yep. Well, that guy's got a pickaxe. And D8, whatever. 8. Great. Fucking great. Sorry for my language, but that's bullshit. Okay. Abbott, I need you to survive here. Don't get hit. Abbott doesn't get hit. 5 and a 7, both miss. Yeah! Thane, you're also in a little bit of trouble. Leader on Thane. Nat 1. Nat 1. Something bad's going to happen to him. Sometimes that's a broken weapon. I'm going to say that he trips and sort of falls into Thane. Thus making Thane not a valid target for the archers, because suddenly he's blocking off their shot with his body because he fumbled. So they've got to pick a different target. So on that note, maybe they would roll randomly for who they shoot at. Would they shoot? They're not going to shoot at Alfonso, who's hiding behind the card. I'll go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4 is who they're shooting at. And I'll make it 2 separate rolls. 1, 2. Good. Shoot at Orgo, who is hard to hit and has some hit points. And you miss. Let's roll another 2 on that. Nope. This time it's Abbott. Not as good. 13. But it's a +0. The longbow sucks. Okay. That helped. That Nat 1 from the leader helped. And we got a clean house now. Let's go. Let's finish some things off here. They've all taken 6 damage. No, they've all taken 6 damage. Even the ones up on the hill. So let's go. Abbott. Let's have Abbott attack. 13. That's going to be a hit, right? 13. D10. Full, yep, full shot. Hammers this guy. He's out. Nura, now, does she try to shoot him in the back to save Abbott from another attack? Sure. Why not? Why not? That's not a hit. Her attack is just still so low. All right, Orgo, you got to do it. Orgo's got to kill one of those two guys. One of them's taking the 1 extra damage. I won't kill that guy. I'll go for this guy. And he misses anyway. Shit. What's Thane got? Sound burst? Get out of there, Abbott. No, we're not doing sound burst. It can't kill him. It's close, though. It would be close if I did it. He's just going to attack, I guess. He's got the Morning Star, or he's got the sap that does extra damage. But he's taken, I think he'd go with the Morning Star. Morning Star, take out the leader, Thane. Not good enough. 9 plus 3. Nope. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to let Thug go. Heeg. Come on, Heeg. Nope. And Alfonso is just going to sit tight. And that was not good. We didn't take out any of them on that round. Abbott did. Abbott got 1. And I think... Yeah, we're just going to fight still. Now, hang on, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're down to... They're at half their numbers. They're at half their numbers now, and they no longer outnumber us. I think I'm going to do a morale check if they lose any more forces. Because right now, it's still technically even 6 on 6. They've all lost half their hit points. So we're right on that verge. But I'm going to give them another round because I just feel like they'd have it. All right, Orgo. Is this guy got hit by the Thug? Is there a chance he wants to attack the Thug? Not very much. Only on a 1 or a 2. Nope, so they're both going to go after Orgo still. 11 and 9. They haven't been able to hit him. Orgo's like Yoda in there, dodging attacks. Abbott's only got 1 guy on him now. And he survives. Thane's got the leader guy, resets himself, and fights Thane. Oh, that's a miss either way, right? That's a miss either. Nah, I'm going to reroll it. Cock die. I rerolled before anyway. Perfect. So the 2 archers... Who are they shooting now? Now, I had them shooting at Thane. And then I took Thane away as an option. So I think I maybe give them Thane as an option again. So they'll shoot at Thane, who's attacking their leader. One of them's going to hit it. It's not awesome. Not awesome. 4 damage. Okay, we've got a chance to take over here. I'm not quite sure how, but this ended up being a little bit more in our favor than I thought it would. Thane is going to try to kill the leader. Let's go, Thane. No, not at all. Nura is going to try to shoot the leader. Come on, somebody's got to take him out. Nura gets him. And that does an extra 3 damage. She doesn't even need to. She doesn't even need to roll the damage. She shoots him right in the, like, he doesn't have a whole lot of skin showing. She shoots him right in the face. It hits him in the neck. And he goes down. And now we've got hobgoblins with their leader gone. And we still have Abbott and Orgo to go. Abbott will go. I was thinking Abbott might chase down the leader, but we took care of him, so now Abbott can attack this guy. That's going to be a hit. Dead. Nice. Orgo. 11 plus 6 is a hit. Orgo does an extra 3 damage. Dead. Because that's 4 damage minimum. Kill him. Sure, Thug, go for it. Maybe he can get the kill. That'd be sweet. Nope, he doesn't. And on that note, these guys are now going to check morale. And they're almost certainly going to run. The leader's down. 5, they run. I think the 2 archers are going to get away because they're up on a hill. But this guy, not so much. We're going to take ranged attacks at him as he goes. So he's going to run. These guys are going to get away. They might go back and tell somebody about this. He's going to run, and we're just going to start shooting, I guess. Any one hit will do him in. Let's go Nura. 14 plus, I think that's a hit. Plus 2. Yeah, that'll hit. And that'll do him in. Good try. Nura had a few misses and a few cool hits this time. Okay, so that was a lot of. It was a random encounter. So we're going to check for treasure. But because it was 2d6, I'm going to go 2 treasure checks instead of 1. 12 creatures. Seems like 1 treasure is pretty weak. All right, so let's find out. Nope. Yep. So we've got a treasure. It's going to be a low-level treasure. And it's going to be 77. So double there. That's kind of fun. That was another grinding fight. Wow. I can't seem to make them faster. 45 minutes for just the fight, but it was 12 creatures. And no way to do damage to multiples. I gotta sort that out. A radiant polished pearl. It's a little bit weak. Why would they have a pearl? I'll check the GM. GM companion. It's kind of the same, but I actually like I like this better. It makes a little bit more sense, I think. It says cloth headband fitted with a row of jasper gemstones. So that would have been on the leader. He had some sort of cool jeweled headband. Comparable value is worth 10 more. I'm not so much worried about that. It's more that I was looking for something that makes more sense than them having 1 pearl. Something to signify that he was the leader. The other thing is we would be able to pick up weapons off these guys and armor or shields. I think what we would do, because they're said to carry long swords, I think we'll let our thug upgrade to a long sword, and what's his butt take a short sword, and if they go to chainmail, I guess they could probably wear chainmail as well. So it might help them a little bit with survivability, but then that also makes it seem like they are ready to fight. I don't know that I want that. I might I might do it for the thug, at least, for Heek, who I kind of am okay having him jump in when we need him, as opposed to every time, whereas Alfonso really is just there to help guide the horse. So nobody died, which is kind of crazy. Oh, you know what, though? We still have a whole buttload of checks. That was my first check. So what we're going to do is try to heal up. So we're going to regroup, take all these dead bodies and burn them or some crap. Maybe we'll put the bodies around us so that they protect us. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Probably not. But we do have 10 dead hobgoblins here. Whew. And the camping spot's bad, but I don't think we push on. I mean, I just don't think we push on. So we have, that was one check. So we have, what, 5 more checks to get through? First of all, I'm going to do my healing stuff. So Thane is going to try to do Cure Wounds. This is dangerous because there's a lot of hit points. He does get it on, what's Cure Wounds? Does he do 2d8 now? It might be 2d8. I think that's awesome if so, because it's kind of it kind of levels up, right? With, you roll a number of d6s equal to 1 plus half your level. Okay, so he's level 4, so it's not 2d8, it's 3d6. We'll take that. 3d6. He's going to heal Abbott first, who's in the most danger. So Abbott heals 6 damage. That's not enough. Definitely not enough. All right, he's going to try it again. I need to roll 8s, I believe. He's got it. He's going to heal himself this time. 14. So that helped him a lot. Now he's going to try and do Abbott again. Oh, I guess I got to roll for it. Good. Look at this. 9 more for Abbott. Still a lot of hit points down. Nura is going to try to just do herbalism on herself. She's only down 2 hit points, so she's going to try and herbalist herself. 1, 2. So she herbalists herself while Thane is doing that curing. Anybody else? Orgo's down a bit, and his hit points aren't high. We need to heal Orgo. Shoot, I didn't realize that. His hit points are low. Good thing he has a high AC. Okay, Orgo gets a heal too. Heals for everybody. 8 for Orgo. So that's going to do for now for Orgo. I guess I'll try 1 more on Abbott, and then we'll know if we're out. But we're in the middle of a rest, so... Okay, Abbott. We're good. 7. Still crap rules, but whatever. Okay, that's enough. So he still has his spell. That was amazing. Way to go, Thane. He definitely got help from his god. Kamak. Okay. So now we're going to go for it. We've got 5 more checks. And you know what? Let's just do it. 5 more random. There's 1. There's 2. Missed that one. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We got 2 more. Should we just do them both at once? What the hell? Get it over with. All right. What are we going to encounter? They're going to be at the same time? Maybe, maybe not. If it makes sense, we'll have it happen at the same time. What does make sense is we rolled the random encounter checks when we did those sound bursts, but maybe it drew something from further away. Okay, I'm going to do 1 check. No, it doesn't make sense on that. It doesn't make sense to use that. So I'm going to use a forest. Do I have a forest encounter check? Or mountains. We're in mountains, aren't we? Where's my... Oh, I have a different thing for this. All right. Let's see what we got. You know what? Let's see what we got next time. So next session is going to start exactly like this one did, with us trying to rest and being interrupted by some creature. I will... Yeah, okay. Creature or creatures. Let's find out next time on Terra Invictus with Bradu.